Welcome to this new video of improvisation elements and neural composition. Today we work on another variation or another partita of the same chorale by Pachelbel. First of all, so the partita is a number 3 with the diminutions in the bass. And first of all, let's play the chorale because it's really important to understand the context and the harmony. So let's start with the chorale.
Composition meets neuroscience in an incredible cutting-edge method for learning composition thanks to passive learning. After music, my greatest passion is neuroscience because only if you know how the mind works, you can use it to its full potential. Thanks to the numerous high-level studies I have carried out in the field of the mind, in particular with the writings of Napoleon Hill, Joseph Murphy, Russell Conwell, Joe Vitale, Dale Carnegie, Carol Dweck, Neville Goddard, and above all HCE, Human Connection Engineering, an Excellence World Championship of the Italian House of the Functioning of the Mind by Paolo Borzacchiello and Luca Mazzilli, I have created this super effective method that allows you to learn composition in a passive way. How does it work? Take a pen and paper, watch the video and copy everything I write exactly step by step. I guide you by staying close to you, in every single passage, in every solution, in every technique. You learn by assimilation. Even if you don't understand everything right away, it's not a problem. Working with me through this method, after several exercises, you will already have developed remarkable skills. In fact, you are not learning through rules, but thanks to your mirror neurons, which take each piece of information as a seed and plant it in your subconscious mind. Over time, we'll make them sprout, transforming composition from an intellectual act to a natural action. Enjoy this experience at the highest level. Download the PDF I created for you directly from my Patreon page. Thanks to this PDF you practice on the same terrain that I work on with you in this video, because this will allow you to lay a solid foundation in counterpoint and composition.
You find the PDF, the worksheet for practicing for writing on my Patreon. So I really invite you to join my Patreon because you can find a lot and every week new things of useful materials for you if you want to learn composition and improvisation in the historical style. Now, let's write the enumeration of this chorale because it's important to understand what kind of harmony Pachelbel used. So, for example, we have 6 chords here, then another 6 chords. I go fast because in all the videos about chorales I start playing the chorale for remind us the harmony. So you already have to know this harmony from the previous videos. So 4 suspension, 3, then 5, okay, we have here 7, 6, 4 sharp, then 4 with the sharp and 2, 6, 7, 6, 6, 6, 5, sharp, okay, then 6 with the sharp, okay, 7th, and then normal cadence with a sharp, and the final cadence, because in the key we don't have any kind of sharps. So, perfect. And now let's pass directly to our partita. The partita is number 3. We have the melody in the cantus this time, here. We have a middle voice, and we have a bass that is moving. And now let's play the partita because we want to listen how is the complex result. So where is my 4 here? partita is really simple because this time we have to individuate the structural note and the bass. So, and as you can see, they correspond, or for the majority, at the bass we have in our 4-part harmonization. E, D, G, it's the same. It's the same. Then C, G, only an octave down here for continuing the scale. Yeah, I can suppose here an F sharp, but it doesn't matter. It's something that doesn't change the harmony because this is a passing tone. This F is a passing tone. So here, counter emotion. Tack, tack, this way. Then here 2 times, because 2 notes, because we have the suspension 5/6, 5/6, and then 3. And this is a way for staying in the harmony. If you want to stay in the harmony in the chord, you have to go on the downbeat to the notes of the chord. Really simple. So here the real note is this G. I don't know why Pachelbel at this point stops. I don't know. We can imagine another figuration. For example, from G to G. So anyway, G, F, F, E, B, this with a suspension, so 5/6 chord, 6 chord. Good. Let's write the numeration if you want. G here. Also in this case, so we have this with the 5/6. Then we have this with a 3/5. Then here 6. Now the suspension is in the melody, so this is a structural note, and then this like a plagal cadence. So suspension cadence with to the sixth chord. Then 4th degree in modern harmony with this figuration. Thanks to the F sharp, it's really conclusive. Makes a good conclusion to G major. We can finish, for example, on considering this the final note, not the 1st degree of the key, but has the 5th degree of the of the key at the 4th degree. For example, in G major, we can consider the final note. We can consider it like the 5th degree of C major. So something like and we can alternate this chord. 5 chord, so 5th chord on the 5th degree, 1st degree, 5th degree, 1st degree, with all the inversions. The most important thing is that we have, if we want to add the F sharp, the leading tone of the main key, only at the end. So let's play an example. Only at the end, because it is really conclusive. So now let's play this chorale only with the structural notes. As you can see, the harmonization, the structure is actually something more simple than the previous 4-part harmonization, because we have only 3 parts. Three parts harmonization, this way. Now, let's play it again as it's written, and let's pass to our chorale from Mi Maroc. Good. Today, choosing the best method for learning composition and improvisation is not so simple. It's very important to follow an effective, specific and powerful method, in which each exercise is directly aimed at improving a specific technique. Today, a solution exists. It's called improvisation elements. Every week, there are new exclusive high-level videos that allow you to improve your skills in composition, improvisation and music theory. In these videos, I guide you. I show you the exercise and you repeat after me. By practicing these simple exercises every week, in a few months you will make a huge leap in skill. Now it's up to you. When do you start? Join my pattern and challenge yourself. And now we have our chorale. Also in this case, well, the E. We need another note for the harmony, so we need here another melody in the middle that works good with the 2 extreme melodies, so the top voice and the bass, the melody and the bass. For example, let's write something. F, E, G sharp, or yes, or no, let's skip the E. Exactly. Actually, this version, this structure is the same of the Partita number 9. I don't know if I have already uploaded the video about the Partita number 9, but the Partita number 3, this one, and the number 9 have diminution here in the bass and the other one in the middle voice. So the process is the same at the beginning. Okay, then this, we have to find, in both cases, a 3-part harmony that works. For example, now, we have to pay attention to our diminutions, because if I play these are parallel fifths. So in this case it's better to use the A in the bass but an octave higher. For example. If I want to keep the E in this position, I can use the G sharp here. Or if I prefer the G sharp in the upper voice, so in the middle voice here, I can do this. So For example, let's see the previous case. So with the G sharp here. And let's see now the other case. And I can move the middle voice this way. Pachelbel moves sometimes the middle voice. For example, here when he has suspension, or at the end. You can do it if you want to reach, for example, the leading tone from the from the nearest note. That is better in the melodic line. Then you can also play this inversion, suspension, 7, 6 if you want. But personally, in this kind of partita, suspension, I think are not so consistency, because this is more fluent. So suspensions creates tension. So we want a partita, a variation in this case that is fluent. Like this way. Then this we can keep this 6/5 chord. Now we have D, D, and another D. Here we can pass from what we call in modern harmony in an inversion of the chord. Something like this. Let's see if it works. First of all, let's write the harmony. So this way, parallel thirds between the two upper voices. Yes, it works. Remember that you can find this worksheet on my pattern with all the signatures and indications, so you can download it and practice and study all the elements and practice by yourself, having also the score for the stuff, the blank stuff for writing. So join my pattern because you find really a lot of interesting material for you. Yeah. Okay. Because I want to stay down, I don't want to go so up. So also in this case, all the videos I made about diminutions with 4 notes are really valid and really important for this kind of harmonization and this kind of partita. So let's go on. We have the D sharp here, then E, F, G, this. Here we can use the suspension at this point. It sounds really good. Because we have the unison, we can go to the third of the chord. In this way, I have the third, and it's not an empty chord without the third. So okay. Now an interesting thing we can do here, because we have a descending scale, at least in this part, we can use suspensions in this voice. For example, we put a third in the downbeat, in the weak beat, so like a rest here.
So we have 3, 2, we have 3, we have 2, the resolution, and 3. 2, 2, 3, 2, 3, and 3. Now let's see if this bass works. Yes. 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 It works. So we have only to play diminutions, for example, as I did. Yeah, I don't like this because this chord, yes, it's too much dissonant. Even if we can consider it a 7th, but on the last note of 4 or the 4th note groups. Yes. Yes. This is a little bit parallel octaves. I want to arrive here, so this point. Sorry. Yes, at the place of the leading tone, I put the natural, so the major third, the natural C. In this case, I can go to the 4th degree and play this like a pedal, and it is good. So this way, something like this. Yes, here we need this adjustment. So O, G, and A. Perfect. And now let's write. Let's play it before, and now let's write our variation, our partita. Be careful to parallel octaves like in this case. It's better to stay still. So let's do it better. We need a conjunction now. Yes. Yes. In the right way. It's really small for reading. Okay.
descent. It sounds good. Okay. With my work and my videos, I want to make composition and improvisation and art easy, accessible and fun for everyone. With the right method, you can constantly grow your skills. With the right method, you will be able to understand the most challenging harmonic and compositional passages. With the right method, you will have the power to shape music exactly the way you want. What's the right method? There are many others. Have you ever tried improvisation elements? Every week there are new videos dedicated to a specific compositional skill. Lots of exercises on scales and diminutions, many more on cadences and chorales, tons of PDFs you can download to practice. 3 words: clear, simple and methodical. Join Patreon and discover all the other benefits for you. Now let's write it. So we have the 2 upper voices. So let's start writing the melody. So remember, we use this time, this meter indication, so pum pum tum tum tum, and now the bass. So first of all, structural notes. And now, diminutions. I suggest you to start here in writing with diminutions, because in this way you can adjust the middle voice in the best way. Now I show you why. The middle voice in green. So F, E, A, G. Yeah. Personally, I would say you to don't worry too much about these parallel. These are not actually parallel octaves in this style because it's a diminution. If you want to avoid it, you can do it. You can do this. For example. So D, G and F, and it works. If you want, but it's not necessary. Good. Now this so the structural note of the bass, D, C, B, C, D, 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 E, and B, B, and now the other notes. So diminutions. Yeah, so this. Here at the place of the D we use what is the first inversion, so then this. As I said to you before, if you want to stay in the same chord you have to go on a downbeat on the same note of the chord, because here we have the same harmony of D major. You can use it only when you have the fourth lip. You have to start here, da 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 da, because there is a fourth, not a third. Like this point, we have a fourth here. So down this way. And now the middle voice in green. So the fermata is here. F, G, suspensions, or yes, resolution. But we play, yeah, we can keep this. We can tie the suspension. This way, and we can use a suspension here. When you have thirds descending, remember the suspensions. They're good, they're really good. Don't abuse this about suspensions in this kind of variation, as I told you before, but you can do it. So let's go here. So pom pom ta bu tam pam pam. So bass structural notes in red. And now diminutions. Here, this diminution, look. So in it is like the girandoletta in the same, the circulatio in the same place, but an octave higher for the anticipation of the higher G, of this G, that is an octave higher. So now let's remind me the middle voice. Okay, D sharp. Okay, so we are going up. With the bass diminution we go down. We can do it. Here we install the suspension. yanta, fa, mi, fa. I'm using now the solmization because if you know solmization, all these exercises becomes really easier because when you have passages like this, you think fa, mi, fa, and not other notes. Okay, now this way. Pum, pum, tum, So E, F, E, D. And now let me remind what's the next note. D. That's what the descending scale, exactly. This way. Yes, these are parallel fifths. So but we can stay still. We don't need to move. Yeah, don't put ourselves in trouble when it's not necessary. Yes. No. Here. Yes, so tone suspension, okay, this way. Now arrive to this point, let's arrive, so let's write the structure, the bass. Here I remember. Yes, so. Sorry, I'm falling down. Dun, 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 yun, dun, dun, dun. Yeah, din, 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 boom, boom. And obviously this on the next down beat, so boom in the bass here. And this point, perfect. The writing is horrible, but we can read it. Okay. And if we want, din di da da dum. a conjunction this way. Perfect, now we have our composition, let's play it. Yeah, I need the passage, so the conjunction here. Really simple. So this, let's write the last note for the complete chord, and this way we finished another partita in the style of Pachelbel. If you have been watching this video up to the end, I bet you too are fascinated by the world of partimenti, improvisation and historical composition. For us musicians of the 21st century, it's important and fundamental to know these techniques and the way in which the great master of the past used them artfully to compose the extraordinary music we play today. If you master these patterns, you can better understand and interpret what you play. You can compose new music based on these patterns, and you can improvise new music from scratch because you know the grammar of this musical language. For that, I created improvisation elements, a set of several improvisation exercise videos, for each of which you can download a PDF to practice whenever you want. Improvisation Elements is an ambitious project and is reserved for those who support my work on Patreon. Every week I upload new Improvisation Elements videos on different topics, sequences, scales, cadences and more. All these videos are organized at the following page. So now subscribe a membership on Patreon, choose the exercise you want to practice and become an improviser.